So I have to say this story. Me and a buddy of mine last week, one evening about, I don't know, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, we was like, dude, let's go for a night ride or an evening ride. And so we did. And I didn't think about grabbing my camera, you know, like a lot of people, man. I was just like, get 30 minutes to go ride, let's go do it. So we jumped on there, our bikes, and took off riding. We went up to the mountains, same route I'm going right now. And about 2 miles up this road right here, we ran into a bear cub by itself. And it looked to be healthy and everything. It was just kind of frolicking around, doing what bears do. And we stopped and we didn't engage the bear. We just kind of hung out and watched it. But I started noticing how curious it was about us, and it didn't seem that scared. And so I just kind of walked in the general direction of it, and he got kind of aggravated about that. And he was swatting at the ground and hissing at us. And then I crouched down, and when I did that, he kind of got really curious, and he actually came up to me. Now, mind you, the whole time we're sitting there thinking mama bears would come out of the woods and maul us both, so we're really being really cautious, you know what I mean? We're as much as you can be playing with a wild bear, I guess. But we were very cautious. But the bear came right up to me and touched me on my hand. He touched my hand and he kind of sniffed me, and he did it twice. He wouldn't do it to my buddy, but he did it to me twice, and it was awesome. And obviously I didn't have my camera on, but he did snap a couple photos with his camera, so I'll put those up now. But it was really cool, man. I mean, I wish I had my camera on. I would have had a first-person view of playing with a wild bear, and obviously I didn't. So, but it was a really cool experience. I mean, that's probably a once-in-a-lifetime experience playing with a wild bear. Favorite rides. Coming up this stretch of road. The biggest difference as far as curves with this bike compared to the CB is the acceleration out of turns, man. When I throw on the throttle, holy shit! I mean, this bike is so freaking fast, man. Well, the sun's coming up, so I don't know how well you can see the mountain ranges. That's the foothills of the Blue Ridge Mountains. So peaceful up here. So here's my phaser. Long awaited return. The 04 model. I had the Two Brothers carbon fiber exhaust put on it. I'll crank it up here in a minute and let you hear it. It's pretty much stock. It was originally blue. It was laid down at some point. the guy that I bought it from, he painted it white and then primed it black. And that's how I bought it. It was primed black. And I went ahead and just plasti dipped it, the whole thing, all the fairings and the tank and everything. I think it turned out pretty well. I mean, you know, it's a pretty mean looking bike. You see the grips are all jacked up looking, the hand guards. That's because I had some bar end mirrors to put on here that was supposed to fit and they didn't fit. So I had to put the original bar ends on there. And so I'm gonna have to either buy some different bar end mirrors or get some grips. I bought some shorty levers, and this one fit just fine, the clutch lever, but the brake lever did not fit, even though it was supposed to fit. It did not. So I'm gonna have to buy that shorty lever for the brake. I got the windscreen off right now because I really didn't like the way it looked. It's like a touring windshield, so it's like way up here, which is great if you're touring, but as far as riding around town, it looked terrible. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to custom build me a small windshield here to cover that gap up, and obviously I'm going to get some covers to do that. I took the front indicators off, blinkers, because they just look terrible. They sticked out about right here, so I'm just going to cover that up and put some aftermarket indicators up here on front somewhere. But other than that, this bike is pretty much stock, man. All right, I got a couple stickers lately. Yummy R6, I got that one while I was at the meetup when I met him. Cool dude. I got one in the mail. The first one I got in the mail from Drop Vault. They're new motovloggers, a couple guys, Drew and Tyler. Cool dudes, live up in the mountains, about an hour and a half north of me. They got they're off to a good start with their channel, so they mailed me a awesome sticker. So I got to figure out where I'm going to put it though. I don't know. I don't have a windscreen, so I don't know. Drew, Tyler, I'll figure out where I'm going to put it. I may even paint it red to match my bike. I wonder if they'd get mad about that. I doubt it. Oh, this is a cool view. I'm going to show you guys this. Another cool scenic view. Wow, that is beautiful, huh? Like, I don't know how well you can tell because of the sun, but man, you can see a long way. This view is looking back towards Atlanta. So that's why, you know, you see the hills here and it kind of flattens out as you go. But yeah, I mean, this is awesome, dude. Not much traffic up here either, you know. I'm kind of glad this is not closer to Atlanta because I'd have, God, thousands of more people up here riding with me. And I hate to say it, but yeah, I'm a little selfish about mine. You see the Appalachian Trailhead ahead, not the trailhead, but we're about to cross Appalachian Trail. The cross is right here, somewhere, right there. Appalachian Trail. I want to hike it maybe one day. I just have to figure out what 5 months I'm going to take off to do it in. Look at that view, huh? Oh my goodness! Wow! Wow! That is so freaking fast, dude. Oh my goodness. Oh. imagine there will be muchos bikers coming up here today. But they're probably on the road right now on the way up here because it's only like 9. Probably around lunchtime is when a lot of bikers get here. There'll be 50 or 60, hundreds. Whoever had this bike before me, he wasn't too aggressive, you know. I mean, you can see the wear on the tire. It's not too. I think overall this bike's been pretty well cared for, man. Like I said, I don't even really know if it's even been laid down, honestly. There's a couple marks, you know, that indicate it may have been like that, but there's nothing on the engine or really the frame itself that indicate a lot of wear. I mean, it could have been, I don't know, who knows, man. It could have been completely rebuilt for all I know. Come on. So, my FZ1 quit on me. So now, I'm trying to coast down the mountain. The electronics just went out on me for some reason. I don't know what the hell happened. So here I am, coasting down Blood Mountain. My bike quit on me. So I fire it up.